Hi, Cora Stack here, Dr. Stack. Yeah, I was just saying just announced a new set list for the wonderful Mr. Bob Dylan, one of the greatest artists of all time, and Desolation Row, I'll Be Your Baby Tonight, and all the great classics, and the ones I'm talking about there, not all along the Watchtower, but the masterpiece, the one about the masterpiece, that's a great one. Every time I write a paper, I think of the masterpiece, a little bit like the great Bob Dylan, and then I'll Contain Multitudes and several other of his greatest hits. So obviously he's playing to the audience tonight, which is fantastic, and I've got to change that he's more suited to smaller venues than he's really good in outdoor venues, because I saw him in Killarney years ago and he was absolutely brilliant in Killarney. So he's good on the outdoor venues, but I've seen him in the Point and Mount Morrison a few times, and I was very disappointed. That could be that the venue doesn't suit the artists. So let me just switch that a bit in case these people could take offence. So I'm a huge fan of the brilliant Van Morrison, but I think they're very suited with their personality styles and their type of writing styles to smaller venues, and it's a treat when you get to see them in a smaller venue. And same with Paul Weller, he was in Limerick recently, it was absolutely brilliant. Bob Geldof was in Stowe, absolutely fantastic. So it'll be a fantastic night for anyone who's had who has bought the tickets, because he's changed the set list, and it's all really some of the greatest songs he ever wrote. And he could fill out Killarney for 3 weeks, I would say, and I think he'd have a great time down there as well, because he's a phenomenal legend, there's nobody like him, and he's very satirical, again, off and on. He could be brilliant one night and not so good the next night, depending on the mood, but Paul Weller is really consistent, so you're guaranteed. But I certainly think tonight will be a night not to be missed in Killarney. Unfortunately, the tickets are all sold out, and I just saw it there on the feed that some of my favourite songs are on the list tonight. Desolation Row, wonderful song, and all those other great songs that he wrote, including Contain Multitude. So the very best luck to everybody who's at that concert, and it'll be unmissable, given the time in his life and that kind of thing, and his outstanding contribution to rock music, absolutely outstanding contribution. And I've been a great fan for many years, and I like the Budokan album. I like there's several albums, Blood on the Tracks. Is he singing anything from Blood on the Tracks? I don't think he's singing anything from that. Blood on the Tracks, Hurricane, don't think he's singing anything from those ones. So he's sing a lot from the earlier albums, the more acoustic ones, so they'll be really popular, those ones, and a couple then from recent albums. So he's doing a good mix now tonight, and it should be an amazing concert. So anybody that's in Killarney tonight is in for a real treat, with the brilliant and wonderful, and inimitable, and never be the likes of him ever again, the wonderful and brilliant Mr. Bob Dylan.